Take K. Looks like Tracy also ready to go to work here at the double beater pair for the Austin Outlaws. Current score 70-50. League City Legends come up with yet another defensive stop, and that's going to be a reset. As Perry gets the ball near mid-pitch, he gets beat, throws it back to Stefan, and that ball is thrown back, and now Nick is going to throw it up. Stefan runs into him.
Josh, go.
That's contact. Josh Carroll going to be subbed back into the game. The League City Legends really concerned with trying to get these calls. You have to wonder, is it taking them out of this game? 80-50 is the score as the Outlaws continue to put on some pressure. As the Legends are trying to get a sub going here, and they can't get the communication right. Autumn MacArthur ready to go to work. Jay about to make his first appearance in this series. Jay Ross, one of the top 3 scorers for the Legends last season, didn't get a ton of time and is now getting his first opportunity. Guy has elite level speed. Let's see if he can use it. He has a long jumping background in terms of track, what he did in high school. He's running the perimeter on the right-hand side. He's got his teammate Grace in front, takes the shot, and Simone jumps up in the air, pops that one down. Nick Marino trying to run it down. He gets away from Grace. Grace gets shrugged off. Simone coming across mid-pitch. He's got Nick Marino on his left, Tate K on his left as well at the beater position. Tate's got a bludger. Josh Carroll in front of him. Josh Carroll, quite some time ago, a member of Texas Tech, as he tries to run down a loose ball. No good on that, and a long shot from Simona Raines increases the lead and puts it out of snitch range, 90-50. Jay Ross trying to run this one. There's no beater. He's going to pull up. Wait for Cody to come give us some beater support as Tate K rotated into the play. Tate is down after taking a beat to the chest. Erin McBride trying to keep up with Jay Ross, falls out of her stance, throws it over to Grace Atkinson. Kevin Raber's back into the game, ready to defend the new chaser into the game. Grace is going to get taken down without the ball, and this could be a yellow.
That one. I don't know about that one. Wait, see if I do a DDT on.
Grace Atkinson, although small in stature with a rugby background, does not care how big you think you are.
You can't card girls, Ashton. You can't card.
That is false. Grace is going to come to the...
17:45! Scores 9!
Did you get a yellow card? Yeah.
Grace is going to come to the box for the first time today. Grace trying to get that tackle going. Sometimes you got to set the tone. A little late to be setting the tone, but you know, sometimes it happens. Nick Marino coming across. Currently the Outlaws 2-0 in this series, trying to make it 3-0. They currently lead 90-50 versus the League City Legends. Driving in behind the hoops, a pass and a shot. I think that was Melissa Kite on the shot, and the score, it was indeed. I think that's their second one today. It looks like Tate K is going to try and kick a bludger into the far pitch over there. It doesn't work. He gets beat at the same time. And now Kevin Raber's going to work. Cody Boyce throws it at him. Tate K is down. Now Kevin Raber trying to run down a loose bludger as Jacob Freeman's coming up the pitch versus Nick Marino, looking to get away from Jacob Freeman. Kevin Drake coming up top. Got one defender in front of him and a beater just behind him. Kevin Raber gets beat before he gets across mid-pitch. Throws the ball backwards. Grace catches it, and that's going to be a reset. Grace doesn't get beat. The bludger is rolling free over here. Tate K. Are they going to call Grace for the late throwback is the question, and it looks like that's exactly what it is. Tate causing the chaos by beating Kevin Raber before he gets across mid-pitch, and then subsequently forcing that pass, long pass towards the mid-pitch area, and then beating Grace as the beater was coming, as the catch was coming in, creating a turnover for the Outlaws, who are up 100-50 right now, their largest lead of this entire series before a snitch pull. Casey Irwin is yet to return to the game here. She took a hard hit in game number 2. Doesn't seem like it's affecting the Outlaws very much. Ryan Naraki going to work against Thomas Morgan. He's come up with a couple of catches here today. Quaffle's on the far right-hand side in front of the fans who showed up here today. Autumn MacArthur tries to make a tackle No good on that one. Jacob Freeman makes contact, tackles one, and forces a bad shot. Autumn MacArthur with the possession, and the crowd gets a little cheer out of that one. Autumn at the chaser position needs Kevin Tran to touch the ball. And it looks like a changeup at the seeker roll. It'll be Jay Ross coming in here. Guy's pretty explosive, like I mentioned, in long jump. Jay Ross has to report to the line. John Anderson, a lot of length on him at 6'3". Running in at seeker. Now Simone Renz is trying to make a run here. 100-60 is now the score. Simone has possession, and Jay will be forced to defend. Back up top, Autumn tries to make a pickoff there. That's Nick Marino up top. A cross pitch over to Simone. Simone back up top over to Tyrell Williams. He's now beat Tyrell, trying to get some pressure away. Throws it back to Nick Marino. They're forcing him to retreat. See if they can force that turnover here as Bailey Fields has re-entered play. Surprised she's not tired. Played for Team USA as well. Now beater control held by the Legends. They are using it to slow down the possession. Simone gets it to Tyrell. Tyrell gets a shove in the back from Jessica. See if they do anything with that. He's off pitch here for a second. Comes up with the quaffle. And now Jacob Freeman trying to make a tackle. Releases just before the back contact would have been called. Nick Marino on the drive and the shot. And it's a miss. And it might roll off the hard boundary. It does. And it'll be a turnover to the Legends. It's 100-60 right now. Thomas Morgan being subbed out. Cody Boyce electing to elect Sam Reagan to sub in. Two is the current series lead for the Austin Outlaws here. Going into snitch on pitch, the game has been within snitch range for game 1 and game 2. That was not the case here in game 3. Let's see if the Legends can come up with something. That's going to be a legal swat on Nick Marino. He tried to get a pretty smooth toss to Bailey Fields, but it hit his chest and then his hand. MLQ allowing swats this season as long as it is the first contact with the ball. That one hit his chest, and he turned his chest towards Bailey Fields, and that is illegal. Jacob Freeman coming around the perimeter. Jacob looking for a screen. He gets it from Autumn. Tyrell sees it. Goes behind the hoops to Kevin Trent. Throws it behind him while he's in the air, so he can't make that adjustment to come up with the score. Tyrell Williams is going to be the primary ball carrier, much like he is for Texas Cavalry during the regular season. John Anderson having some struggle with Trey Riles at seeker. Trey, a guy who attacks the broom constantly. Baldy trying to get control back, but Ryan Araki doing a good job of hustling him off the ball, along with Bailey Fields. Tyrell about to be tackled by Jacob Freeman, and they're going to say he has to retreat. 100-60 is the score.
4, 3, 2,
He's out of the box already.
Simone makes a pass over here. Looks like to Melissa Kite. Jessica Hembry's ready to tackle. Jessica Hembry with a nice hit to force a bad pass. Tyrell coming around the perimeter. He's going to get gang tackled by Kevin Tran. And now Jacob Freeman looks like he may have a run. If he finishes this one, it will tie. Oh, no. It'll make it within snitch range and make it 100-60. He gets beat on the foot. Bailey Fields with some good accuracy there and actually runs down the ball rather quickly. Now Ryan Naraki out there. Now John Anderson on the ground, completely playing it, trying to go between the legs of Trey Riles on the far hand side. Jay Ross now defending him. Simona Renz gets the ball back up top. Makes that pass behind the hoops to Tyrell. He fakes the shot on the mid-size hoops, takes the shot on the big one, comes up with that one, and it makes it 110-60 in favor of the Outlaws here as they continue to expand their lead. Baldy now coming into the game. Bludgeon control lies with the Outlaws, and they are not on snitch. They are electing to play some quaffle defense over here. Perry Walton got Hank Doogie in there with him. Sam Reagan comes up with a catch, and now it looks like a Bludger scrum has given control back to the Legends temporarily. Let's see if they can maintain it. Hank takes the shot, makes that one. Naraki throws one way off pitch, trying to throw it at the snitch, so nothing going to be called there. And a shot immediately made by Simona Rains keeps the lead expanded. Makes it 120-70. And it looks like TJ Goalie just snagged one for the win. Would make it 150-70 if that was the final score. And it is, ladies and gentlemen, a final 150-70. The Austin Outlaws with a sweep of the League City Legends in their first series of the 2018 series. The League City Legends coming into this matchup 2-1 are now 2-4 on the season. Puts a lot of pressure in terms of qualifying for championship on that Kansas City Stampede series, where they will travel to Kansas City to play against the Stampede.